America, KKK, home of the free and the brave, land of the rich and the slave. The streets are blood and sweat paved, filled with our blood is crying out. Enough protesting and shouting. I seen the news the other day, another black man gunned down and his family in disarray. COP know just what to say. You feared your life, oh okay. He feared his life, yeah okay. 45 on the TV screen. Donald J. Trump is who I mean. Building up walls and tearing down. Family ties is going down, yeah. Don't faint in this adversity. I know it's hard to keep a straight face around the COPs, but keep in mind the wicked flee when they are feeling weak. Children of light, bold as a lion, they cannot defeat this black excellence. They've been dying to reach. We taking everything we own, redemption laid upon our feet. I'm praying peace will dwell upon my sons and daughters, my sisters and my brothers, because a cold world can cause some discomfort.
Generational health and wealth is mandatory. I ponder on these things and head back to the laboratory and put on an instrumental that brings us to where we are. Hear this music with your soul and you may feel it pierce your heart. Generational health and wealth is mandatory. I ponder on these things and head back to the laboratory and put on an instrumental that brings us to where we are. Hear this music with your soul and you may feel it pierce your heart. Don't be content with emancipation, strive for manumission. This my ambition, to see my motherland while unimprisoned, with the smiling children, with the bellies full and the elders chilling on the land they tilling. Generational wealth inheritances. I want slow-mo, high-malek type of wealth with no not to flex. Third world country, bellies fed. Action first, but then come to prep. Like this post and say I made. Tell me how the likes gon' ease the pain. Tell me how the likes gon' make a change. Tell me how the likes gon' save the day. Mama son shot down in the street. Social media say R.I.P. but that can never give life back to a C. Never give life back to a C. Till Amir Rice would've been 16. Antoine Rose could've turned 18 on July 12, 2K18. Man, I'm yelling out whoa to the PIGs. Look how we are DYING by the hands of the PIGs. Book 'em or shoot when they view that hue. You don't gotta be armed, they still pull heat. Cock it and press your cheek. They get off work and burn crossing the sheet. Fatally shoot you, then cuff as you leak. Fatally shoot you, then cuff as you leak. Generational health and wealth is mandatory. I ponder on these things and head back to the laboratory and put on an instrumental that brings us to where we are. Hear this music with your soul and you may feel it pierce your heart. Generational health and wealth is mandatory. I ponder on these things and head back to the laboratory and put on an instrumental that brings us to where we are. Hear this music with your soul and you may feel it pierce your heart. Generational health and wealth is mandatory. I ponder on these things and head back to the laboratory and put on an instrumental that brings us to where we are. Hear this music with your soul and you may feel it pierce your heart. Generational health and wealth is mandatory. I ponder on these things and head back to the laboratory and put on an instrumental that brings us to where we are. Hear this music with your soul and you may feel it pierce your heart.